Hello everybody, I'm Hannah Hager with Call Center IQ, and today I'm joined by Chris Abel. He's the Director of Contact Center and Operations at Bright Horizon, and together we're here at the 15th Annual Call Center Week in Las Vegas. Welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Good, I'm glad. So let's get started. Why do call centers struggle so much with the measurement and therefore management of productivity, in your opinion?
So that's a great question. In my opinion, I don't know that it's a struggle in how much we measure, because I think we do a pretty good job generally measuring just about everything in a call center and everything that an agent does. To me, I think it's more about measuring the impact to the customer. So what is that customer's effort in that experience?
Perfect. So what about KPIs? I'm sure that you measure the same things that everyone other call centers measure, but how do you become the most high performing that you can be, in your opinion?
So again, we all measure KPIs. We all have SLAs that we're accountable for the business. I think that will be a challenge in the future because, again, I think our customers will dictate what those are going to be. They set the bar relative to what that KPI should be and what the results should be.
Can you give an example, maybe?
Yeah, I think when we talk about the customer experience and the customer effort, I think about handle time and I think about talk time. In my center, we don't really coach to or manage the talk time. The talk time is the talk time. Mm-hmm. What we manage to is what we do during the call and after the call that actually impacts our overall handle time.
Great, perfect. And then what are the most valuable indicators to measure progress within the call center beyond performance?
Great question again. For me, it's all about the customer experience. So we measure our customer experience through a CSAT score and a Net Promoter Score. Mm-hmm. And the challenge for my center, and it's a really good challenge to have, is our scores are relatively high. Our overall satisfaction top box in our centers at 96%, and our Net Promoter ranges between 77 and 78. So the challenge we have is how can we move that needle?
Right.
What do we want to focus on to really impact their experience?
Perfect, thank you. And then can you talk a little bit about measuring for efficiency versus quality, and then finally resourcing?
Yeah, so for us, we have an internal quality team that measures, are we providing complete and accurate information? One of the things that we implemented that I think really has the biggest impact is included in that quality is what is the customer's experience? Did we answer all their questions? Did we help educate them on, are there any future needs that we can address today so you don't have to call back tomorrow?
Great, excellent answer. I think that more of us need to be doing that. And then finally, and maybe most exciting, what do you think the future of call center measurement looks like?
That's a great question. It may not change, it may change a little bit. I think whatever that future measurement is, I think it will be dictated by our customers. It's going to be what's important to them should be what's important to us.
Can you provide an example of how it's evolved in the past and how the customer has dictated performance?
I think you can see that in a lot of different ways. For me, it's one thing if we're measuring, let's say, handle time, or we're measuring, probably the best measurement is abandonment, right? To me, they're going to tell us how long they're willing to stay on hold. They're going to tell us it's not acceptable for me to be on hold, and I will not continue to do business with you. And for me and the business, there's an impact to our revenue, right?
Absolutely.
They may never call us again. I may never have another opportunity to meet the needs of my customer.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us at the conclusion of this wonderful week, Chris. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. It's been great. Thanks for having me. Had a great time.